But again, if all these mugs again, clear it all up, I'll say it once again, if you don't like me that much, there's a barn at the side here, step in it with me. Lock us in, and the best man will walk out, no holds barred. But again, a disclaimer, serious harm, can I care, or will I care? Pour that in your pipe and smoke it, tossers.
Fucking twat.
What's good, everyone? What's good? We've got in the house, Mr. Johnson, you dusty foot ninja. How are you, Mike? Laughing my arse off. Oh, I know, because I rescheduled. What up, old dirty? Yeah, I'm good. Landlord and Anthony Joshua. Salute to you, my brother. Salute, Loz, the landlord that collects rent. Yes, sir. Inside the distance. Shit, Lee, I forgot to text you. Text you, mate. Hope you're good. Anand, salute to you, my good brother. Ricky, salute to you, big bro. It's been a couple of weeks since I've last been on here. Not a lot's really happening. I know there's some boxing on tonight, so I don't expect a lot of people come through. Sylvester, salute to you, my good brother. Thanks for coming through. Hope you're all good out there anyway. So, right, I want to kick off just talking quickly about remembered this week. Oh, salute to you, bro. I just want to quickly talk about Magic Man, Mr. PED himself. Now, I didn't see the fight. I had no interest in it. Lol. Campbell and Hatton did not get the gift win. Who's that? Campbell and Hatton. Who's that? Ricky Hatton's son? I don't know. Wizard Sleeve, salute to you, the Furies. What a shower. Yeah. Well, I'm going to get into him in a minute because it's something what. Salute to you, Nand. Something what Anand spoke to me about the other day. And I have seen little clips about it. But I just want to quickly speak about Dillian Whyte versus Christian Hammer. I didn't. Yeah, Hatton's son. Oh, bloody hell, so he's lost. Well, I suppose it was always coming. Because he got gifted that decision against that Spanish lad when he got his ass whooped. But they gave it to him because of obviously who his dad is. Now, this fight, didn't watch it. Had no intentions of watching it. Ricky did. Salute to you, Rick, because you asked me if I wanted to stream for it, but I couldn't be arsed with it. Couldn't be bothered at all. But what made me laugh is he had the cheek to come out the other day. I watched an interview with him on IFL TV, and he said he was calling Christian Hammer a coward for saying that he didn't come out off his seat after the third round or whatever it was. Like I said, I didn't watch the fight. He had the cheek to call Christian Hammer a coward. And then, not long after, Kugan Cassius asked him about what's going on, with him, obviously, getting like PEDs in his system. And he said, I can't talk about it because it's ongoing. It's still ongoing. And his solicitors have advised him to not say anything. But what made me laugh though was Dillian Whyte has got the cheek and the nerve to call Christian Hammer a coward. Yet when you popped, you fucked off. Nobody's seen you. Nobody did any interviews with you. You wouldn't face the camera. You wouldn't come out and face the camera. But you had the cheek to call Christian Hammer a coward. I tell you, man, the brass around this guy's neck's unreal. Absolutely unreal. It's unbelievable that he's got the cheek to come out and call Christian Hammer a coward. The only coward I see is you. That's the only coward. Because you're a drugs cheat and you haven't got the balls to admit it. But you're getting served. I don't know if he served a ban or whatever. How this guy's got away with it is beggar's belief. But hey, this is boxing. I don't want to bark on too much about it, but just to have the nerve and come out and call somebody a coward is just beggar's belief. But yeah, Hatton's son. Whyte can't call Hammer a coward when Whyte took peds. They looked horrible. Exactly. I heard he looked horrible. I forgot who was watching now. Someone said he was fat and overweight. It was disgusting. Um, no surprise they are trying to move him quickly. Oh, Ricky Atkinson, yeah. Lord, why pick that type of opponent? Fucking hell, it just jumped on me. What do you expect? Yes, good point. Still looks raw as fuck. Campbell doesn't look natural at all. No, well, it's one of them. And you get found out as soon as you step up. You get found out. And that's what'll happen to Conor Benn. I'm telling you, he'll be the same. As soon as he steps up, he'll get found out. It's just going off the father's name, the fame. That's what I see. I mean, I've got nothing against Ricky Hatton's son at all. Nothing, but I suppose, yeah, has he been pushed too fast? Very well could be. But they're making out he's somewhat what he's not. I watched him about five fights ago when he fought that Spanish lad, and that Spanish lad towed him up for me, whooped his ass, but he was given the decision. There was no way he won that fight, no way at all. But he got gifted the decision. Photoshop, liposuction. Luke is great shape. Spare me. Well, I'm coming to this now. That's what I'm going to come to that now. They're going to line him up against AJ next. That's what they're saying. Yeah. Do you mean? Oh, Dillian Whyte. Yeah. Well, this is what I mean. If they do, excuse me. If I was Anthony Joshua, I'd tell him get fucked. There's no way I'd give that guy a fucking scrap off my fucking plate. A drugs cheat. No chance. I wouldn't entertain it. If Anthony Joshua's got anything about him, he'd tell Dillian Whyte, go fucking jog on. Get on your bike and do one. Not a chance would I entertain him. I wouldn't give him no money. He doesn't deserve it. You don't have to agree with me. But the way how I look at it, he's a peds cheat 4 times. Once in kickboxing, 3 times in boxing. So 4 times in combat sports. The guy's a drugs cheat. He doesn't deserve a payday. Why should people? I was reading comments on the interview after, people saying glad to see him back. He's a character. The heavyweight division's missed him. Why have we missed him? He's a fucking drugs cheat. He's a drugs cheat. He's a dirty drugs cheat. That's what he is. He doesn't deserve. In my eyes, the guy doesn't deserve a fucking another payday. He doesn't. But that's me. But that's why I get called out, because people don't agree with me. And always bails him out too. Yes, he does, Sylvester. Funny, Whyte accused me of taking in Lance Armstrong of boxing. You're a fucked up dude, you man. That's great. Hatton's going to wear his dad's costume after this. Yes, absolutely. Canvas, salute to me, good brother. Hope you're well out there, good bro. When Ben calls out Haney, for fuck's sake. Exactly. Facts. When the competition starts to step up, we start to see the real talent who isn't. Exactly. Lee, salute to you, brother. Mad at it. Evening, Loz. You sexy beast. Fucking hell. Salute to you, good bro. Hope you're good out there. Ed Woodson, my good friend from the Windy City. What's going on, Loz? And chat. Salute to you, bro. Yasu saying, salute to you, my good brothers. But salute, Loz. Finally caught you live. Oh, good on you. Thanks for coming through. Why miss him? He was horrible versus Fury. Exactly. He's a gatekeeper. That's all he is to me. He's a gate. How the fuck has that guy had? Is it 5 pay-per-view fights? And he's never won a fucking title. He's never won a title. Now, one time I did like the dude. I'm not going to deny I did like. I've always had a love-hate relationship with Dillian Whyte, me. And then when he popped back dirty, was it back in 2018? I just got no love for the dude. He's a compulsory liar. He's a drugs cheat. I just don't like the man. I'm sorry, but like I say, you don't have to agree with me, but that's how I see it. He's a dirty drugs cheat who scurries off like a shitbag with his tail between his legs, can't face the media and admit it, or at least trying to deny it and put his case forward, goes off, hides away for a year, comes back, and has the cheek to call his opponent a coward. Fucking telling you, man. Unbelievable. AJ could fight Whyte, just gives him a thrashing. But what's the point in hands? Why give the guy an even fucking. Why put a fucking dime in his pocket? I wouldn't give him fuck all. I wouldn't give him the steam off me piss. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. That's just me, how I look at it. Bushwick, salute to you, bro. He's put, Peaky Blinders, salute to you, brother. He's put House Tricks, Mucker, some cracking fights tonight, I thought. Yes, I've seen the boxing. I thought the Beto fight was last week, but obviously it's this week. I'll catch it tomorrow. Bushwick, well, salute to you, good bro. He serves a shadow ban. I can't stand Whyte. He's a clown. Absolutely, brother. I'm with you. Did Sporting Icons give Whyte and Dean a rim job? Oh man, I can't listen to Sporting Icons. I stopped listening to him years ago. Yeah, he's big Dillian Whyte rimmer, isn't he? Where's the sleeves put? Edwardson saying salute to inside the distance. Where's the sleeves? But Dillian was my fave since that joke effing versus Fury. I can't get. He gets fed. Yeah, it was pathetic. That performance was saying what he was going to do this. Whyte has only come back because of the sound. Exactly. You've just nailed it. You've just nailed it. Inside the distance, Lee, my good brother, you've just nailed it. That's why he's come back, because he's hoping for a fucking Saudi payday or a big payday at Wembley with Anthony Joshua. And like I say, if I was AJ, if that fight gets announced, I won't. I don't mind Anthony Joshua, but I won't pay. I wouldn't even watch it. I wouldn't, and that's God's honest truth. I wouldn't watch it. And if AJ's got out about him, you'd tell him, get fucked. I've lost where I was now. What? Yeah, nailed it. Whyte versus Baby Mill. Yeah, fucking battle of the fucking pharmacies. Whyte also plays victim a lot. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, landlord. Anthony Lossue. That's a great name, that. And Yasser's put, come on, Loz. Dillian Whyte was WBC Mando for yeah, for 1 million days. Fucking hell, yeah, brilliant. Cheats don't belong in the sport of boxing. Absolutely, Sylvester. Totally agree with you, brother. He's put, he was clearly juicing the distance showed in the hammer fight, right? Yeah, I think so as well in the Jermaine Franklin fight. I mean, I don't know if he was juicing for that, but he's blowing out of his arse in that fight. What Simon Jordan done today, Loz? Oh, I don't know. I'm going to come back. I'm going to come to them in a minute. Not streamed off the steam off the piss. Yeah, no, I'm saying I wouldn't give him the steam off me piss, Matt. That's what I mean. Eddie Hearn, rimming Sporting Icons. That's why he's never said anything bad about it. Yeah, because he managed to get. I remember years ago when Sporting Icons used to rip into Eddie Hearn because he tried getting an interview with him, and Eddie just didn't blanked him, and he fucking cussed Eddie Hearn out, and then as his channel grew, he managed to get an interview, and all of a sudden he's fucking rimming Eddie Hearn. It shows how fucking money can change people, man. Eddie Hearn. Oh yeah, I've read that. Inside the distance, the Saudis won't give him anything. I hope not. How about Hughie Fury? How about Hughie Fury? No, nothing, Ananda. I wouldn't give him fuck all, man. I wouldn't give him anything. I mean, that's for you lot to decide. But for me, no, I wouldn't give him anything. He was shocking in Saudi when he fought Whack. Yeah, yes, landlord. I remember how he talked to him. Yasser, he deserved to be punked by the WBC, even though I hate them all. Yes, Canvasbird. What you mean? Getting KO'd by Fury. You must be. You must be crap. the board are still licensing the fights in the Saudi apparently. So the Whyte shit out there. Yeah, they are. That's very true. Yeah, sporting icons in this video where he cussed Eddie. I can't see the last bit because of that stupid fucking love art. But right, let's how long been on? 16 minutes. Right, we're giving them enough fucking airtime. Let's move on then. So I did this video, I think it was 2 weeks ago now. Was it? Yeah, 2 weeks ago this Thursday. Anyway, I did this video. For me, after watching the Ngannou fight, I mean, to me that was expected to happen. I didn't think that Anthony Joshua was going to do it as quick as that, but he did it and he got him out of there. Now, for me, I know everyone, I'm late to the party with this, but if anyone in here who watched the chat, who watched the live stream with me, when Joshua knocked Ngannou clean out, and the camera spun round and showed you Fury's face, and he was like, you could see the fucking lump in his fucking throat as he swallowed. You could see he thought, oh fuck, what the fuck. Now for me, this is the body language, what I've been getting off this dude. He's gonna duck the shit out of Anthony Joshua, I think. I honestly believe he does. Now, I want to bring up something what Anand said to me. Have you seen the amount of videos and the little posts what Talk Sports, Box Nation, obviously Queensbury because he's a Queensbury fighter. Have you all seen the little clips and the pictures what they keep putting up? I watched one today, and it was Tyson Fury doing a bit of glove work, pad work, sorry, and then Box Nation saying, "Look at how he's wrecking the pads. Look at Tyson Fury how he's wrecking the pads." And then the other one, I noticed he's been out this week spouting his big mouth again, and last week how he's going to do this and do this to Fury. Anyway, Talk Sports is obviously, as we know, is a propaganda machine for the Furies. No two ways about it. Now, why are they all saying that Fury is gonna? Have you seen the physique on him and all that? For me, I can't help but think. Now, you might think I'm going a bit crazy here, but for me, something's telling me that I could be going way off board here. I'll read the comments and then I don't know how to look at it. I don't know if I should say this, but for me, something's just telling me that cut might have been done on purpose, to buy this guy time to prepare. Because if he is like that, why did he not take the training serious? He had from October till February to fight Usyk. He had plenty of time to be in a 13-week camp. Is he now training properly? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know how to look into it. I'll come back to it in a second. Just let me read the chat. Here's a video. What's up? What Sporting said about Eddie, I don't know. Yeah, we do need a fucking love art there. Yeah, it pisses you off. Fury must be pulling out. I've got 2 mil driveway booked on the 20th. I don't know what you mean by that, tarmac. If he beats Usyk, he will use that as an excuse to book for the 20th. Yeah, if he beats Usyk, he will use that as an excuse to duck me, and I'll collect the rent. Excellent. For me, more telling that Fury's face was Paris. She looked scared, probably because of how she knows he will react to the cameras. Yeah, good point. Very good point. Cedric, yep, that's how he treats his wife when he's on Netflix. Sees Apollo type. Salute to you, bro. Hope you're good out there. Thanks for coming through. I haven't watched any of it, but her face didn't want to say she was battered. Wife, lol, yeah. Bloody hell. Would not put it past the Fury and his wife. His wife clapped there and Joshua whooped Ngannou. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. What do you lot think? Do you think, because the propaganda, we got to think about it, right? We're not far off this fight now. What is it? We're less than 2 months away. We're less than 2 months away for this fight. Either he's going to duck, which I think he will, or he will fight. But the way how they've been perceiving him to be this killer, what he isn't. He was fucking trash against Ngannou. Absolutely trash. He's shitting himself. I think he is. Me personally, right? I just think. I think Joshua exposed him. I really do. And I think if he fights Joshua, I think Joshua will nail him. I really do. That's just my point of view. I think if Fury was to fight Anthony Joshua now, he gets fucking annihilated. And I think Usyk schools the fuck out of him. I really do. I'm not convinced that this fight is going to take part. I really don't. And if I was Usyk, because you've got to think, right? Yeah, £10 million a lot of money, but £10 million not a lot to them. He could worm his way out of it. I pray Usyk pulls it off. Yes, I do. I think Usyk will beat the shit out of him. I really do. I don't think beat the shit, but I think Usyk beats him comfortably. I really do. But what I can't stand is the way how these talk sports and all these media outlets are going around saying, "Oh, look at him! He's in fantastic condition. Oh, look at him!" How many times have we heard this? How many times have we seen these pictures? Oh, he's got a six-pack nearly. And then he gets in the ring and he's got fucking rolls of fat everywhere. How many times have we seen it? Because I tell you now, I've seen it about 4 times that they've done it. And then he comes in the ring and he's obese. You need to stop painting these fucking lies about him. And to be fair as well, what do you think Alexander Usyk's been doing? What do you think Usyk's been doing? Do you think Usyk's had his feet up for the last fucking 12 months? Usyk's never stopped training for this dude. He's been training since fucking the whole of last year. Alexander Usyk has been training. He's kept himself busy. I've seen loads of his Instagram videos. Loads. He's kept himself busy. And like I say, you don't have to agree with me, but I don't like the dude. I don't like him because he's a liar. He's a dirty fighter. And he's a fucking ducker. And he ducks the shit out of fighters. And his resume is... You know what? If you was to look at his resume... Hughie Fury's resume is not far, but I think look at Hughie. He's been in with Povetkin. He's been in with Pulev. He's been in with Joseph Parker. He's been in with the I forgot his name now. The black guy who he got a draw with. Was it a draw? From the American heavyweight. Fucking hell, he's only been in with Wilder and an old ass fucking bore the shit out of Klitschko. Tell you, man, I don't know, but I want him out the way. I want the Furies gone. I want them gone because I can't stand them. I want the Adams family gone. I want them gone, and that little rimmer there, fucking Simon Jordan. I want him gone. It won't be long now before fucking Uncle Fester's fucking spouting his big mouth. He'll soon be spouting his big mouth. But I don't know. I better read the chat quick. Lol, these pictures, yeah, I keep thinking he's actually looking like he's been back on the board. Yeah. Rick's put Loz. Don't forget Ben Davison is AJ's coach now that Ben knows Tyson very well. Excellent point. I heard someone talking about that the other day. That's a great point. Wizard Sleeves, but good luck to Turkey getting 10 mil from that lying bar steward. Peaky Blinders, but yeah, has Fury sacked Sugar and is using the old man, his old man? Oh, I don't know. I just watched that. I watched that Peaky Blinders. Yeah, that's the one off Boxing Nation. Yeah, what's that? I'm with you, Loz. Fury will pull out. His fight won't happen. There is a YouTube video saying that Usyk team also thinks he will pull out. Yes. The YouTube claims that Tyson Fury has fired Stewart. Well, if he has, he's a fucking clown. Because what's Uncle Fester gonna do? What's he gonna do? Fucking hell. We've seen what he done with fucking Tommy TP. With old fucking Tommy TP, haven't we? What's Uncle Fester gonna train him? What's he gonna show Tyson Fury? What Sugar Hill can't do? If he sacks Sugar Hill, that fight's not happening, man. I'm telling you that fight's not happening. If he's honestly, man, YouTube claims that I read that Peaky Blinders that is better for Usyk. Yeah, Huey fought better opponents. Tyson only has. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Cedric. That's what I'm saying. I agree, the landlord. Cedric's laughing. Don't watch YouTube. He pretends to be poor whilst working a banker's job. I don't know who you mean there. Uncle Fester, Uncle Fester the molester, yeah. Cedric, Uncle Fester will save money if he's expecting to retire faster. Yeah. Fury loses weight, still has an awful physique, and people say he looks amazing. What the fuck? Absolutely, and that's what these propaganda machines have been doing. IFL, fucking IFL, all of the usual suspects. Fester could barely escape a win against YouTubers. Who do boxing part time while he has been doing it all his life? Exactly. You reckon Fury will pay the fine? I reckon. Do you know what? I don't even think he'll get fined. I honestly don't. Fury, Lizzo of boxing, yeah. John Fury KO'd by a yeah. Fuck off, YouTube, with your fucking notifications. Keep coming up on my computer. Yeah, I don't think this fight's going to happen. And he's the biggest con man in the sport of boxing. We all know it. Look, anyone who's been following me for a while, right? I've been covering this shit now. It must be fucking 18. It's got to be longer than 18 months. You'd go through my videos and have a look. But I don't know. It's well over a year. And every time I've been fucking right. Every time I had one of his ball bag fans saying to me, I'll see you what did he say? I'll see you in fucking October. I'll see you in December. I'll see you in February. And every time he's pulled out. He's the biggest con man in the sport of boxing. He's a liar. He ain't going to fight Alexander Usyk. And if he does, I mean, what did he come out with the other week? 2 fights with Usyk, 2 fights with Anthony Joshua, a rematch with Ngannou. No, you're not. Stop lying. No, you're not. Lost, there's a YouTube boxing channel called YB, the LDB. So, yeah, I know, I've seen them. I'm not one for him. I've seen him. He's been around for a time. Turkey made the contract. The guy who pulls out has to pay the fine. What you reckon, Fury's next excuse? Well, this is what I'm going to say. Will it be an injury? Will it be mental health? To be honest, do you think 10 million's going to bother Tyson Fury? I don't think so. I really don't. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You call me a hater, whatever. Yeah, I am an hater. And I'll admit it, I am an hater. I don't like the dude. I don't like him for what he's done to the boxing fans. He's led us down a garden path for years and years. And then you look at the guy's resume, and he's got a shit resume. But his little nuthuggers believe that this guy's becoming the best thing since the coming of Jesus Christ. The guy's the biggest con man in the sport of boxing. He's holding up the division. He's got a fucking belt, a boxing sanction, what don't give a fuck because he keeps paying them, and he's allowed to do what he wants. And I made it quite clearly, and this is why I fell out with Spunky Bum Man, Stormy B. I made it quite clearly that I didn't support the Anthony Joshua and Ngannou fight. But for me, Anthony Joshua sealed it. You don't belong in boxing. Because that to me was just a money fight. But he put an end to it, and hopefully he has. He's put an end to it. You don't belong in boxing, Francis Ngannou. I don't begrudge you earning your money. You were good whilst you stuck around, but now go back to MMA or whatever it is you do. You don't belong in boxing. You got exposed, and you will again if you fight another good heavyweight. You fight Frank Sanchez or Filip Ergovic or another heavyweight, you'll get put to sleep. And if you don't get put to sleep, you'll get beat. You're not an heavyweight boxer, mate. I'm sorry. Not at this level. That's how I look at it. Anthony Joshua put the lid on it. So hopefully we don't get no more of these bullshit mismatch fighting. Because the heavyweight division is a fucking joke. It's a joke. And for me, they have made it. They were the start of it for me. They were the start of it, and they've been allowed to get away with it. And people just they let you get criticised. You get criticised for having your point of view, but I'm gonna stick to it. You go and fight someone with a fucking heartbeat, and stop mugging the fans off and telling lies that you're gonna fight him, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, and you don't do anything. Just like when you say you turn to God and all that, and you're doing your preaching and all that, and then next thing you know, you're cussing and calling people cowards and gap teeth, ugly bum, rat, bastard, this, that. Bullshit, man. You're not a fucking... Don't come out with all that here, Jesus Christ, my saviour, and all this religious, man. Bullshit. Bullshit. Like I say, and that's why I fell out with Spunky Bum Man, because all I said was I'm not gonna go into AJ, but I'm not gonna diss him, but I don't believe in the Ngannou fight. I think it's bullshit. Right, well, I better read this chat. Tyson and don't promote that clown. Yeah, I'm not interested in him. Tyson Fury's next excuse will be Uncle Fester bombed him. Too hard. Fucking ruthless. I'm demoting you, YB. Oh, right. And no speaking to Nan. I don't put nothing past Fury. Absolutely, Mike. You know that, Michael. Joshua needs to restore boxing reputation. Fury is a heavyweight copy of Floyd in a way. Very good point, yeah. Making a mockery of the sport. I like some of Lozzie's jokes, Spunky Bum Man. How do you come up with those jokes? Don't know. Just is, isn't he? I don't know. It just come off me top of my head. I don't know, brother. Someone said in the comments that Usyk asked for 10 mil fine to be put in place. Pretty sure he didn't. I don't know, brother. I was listening to you, Lee. You and Joe Storm Boxing and G-Man talking about this £10 million thing. You need to. I need to look into it a lot more. How's Fury managed to con the fans for so long? I'll admit I fell for it a bit. Exactly, Roy Babylon. Fucking hell, long time subscriber. Not seen you for. I hope I've not butchered your name, Babinho or whatever. Salute to you, Roy. Fucking, I haven't seen you for years, man. Salute, Loz. It's been a long time. Yes, it has. I hope you're good. Thanks for coming through. Hope you're good out there, brother. Wow, I'm not seeing you for about 2 years. Salute to you anyway, Roy. Landlords put inside... Oh, he's talking to inside the distance. I think a lot of the media media backing of Tyson is an investment. Yes, could be. Well, they're responsible for it as well, because if you think about it, Cedric, the way all these bullshit fucking like IFL seconds out, all the usual shit, Box Nation and all that, Talk Sports and all that. If you think about it, apart from Simon Jordan, they've been putting all this shit out for him for years, and that's how he wins fans over. Because it's not just him doing it; them helping to promote him as well. That's how you reel the fans in. But it's just by luck that some of the fans now have seen past this bullshit, and they're starting to fucking. They've had enough. One thing about us Brits, we don't like time wasters. Well, I don't anyway. And most of the people I know don't like time wasters. And he's a bullshitter and he's a time waster. Fury is a good fighter, poor human. I don't even think he's that good of a fighter, Lee. I think people blow him up to be something what he's not. I do. Honestly, I think he's overhyped, or he's a good fighter and a shit error. That's how I look at it. He's no fucking Muhammad Ali. He's no fucking Lennox Lewis. He's nothing like them. I'm not taking away his wins against, but if you think about it, Wilder was only a one-trick pony, wasn't he? He just had a good punch. Josie Parker just showed the same thing. Put the pressure on him and take his right hand away from him, he falls to bits. And I like Wilder. I like Wilder. Still do like Deontay Wilder. Can't be doing with his bullshit excuses and that what he comes up with, and them not others what support him. But I do like Deontay Wilder. Fury is a good fight. Yeah, Ngannou versus Wilder gets the first win. Yeah. Fury is a good fighter and my favourite heavyweights. I'm not being racist, but he's acting like a typical Jippo is what is. Yeah, could be. Yasser. Fuck off. Not you. Fucking notifications. Cedric's put. It makes money talk good. They back him and they start to get money back later. His Jesus stuff is the same. It's just to get fans money. He's fake, and I think it's funny when Usyk seems a lot more genuine. Exactly. Brilliant comment. Absolute brilliant comment. Fury complains about Traveller's treatment, yet acts the way he does. Exactly. Landlord, that's the truth. Fury even made fun out of them, and the fans enjoy. Exactly, I've seen that where he said. I've seen a couple of interviews where he said he didn't give a fuck about what people think about him. He doesn't give a fuck about what anyone says. He'll do what he says, and that's. I watched that, and man, I've seen that for. You're a shithouse, you, because it's us who put the fucking money into your back pocket. It's us lot who put the money into your pocket. And that's how you can. That's how you give those boxing fans it back. That's why I don't like him. That's why I don't like him, because of the way how he's treated and mugged the boxing fans. But his fucking little nut huggers who want to get in bed with him, they fucking seem that this guy can't do anything wrong. Loz, I got to run and do some work. Catch you later. Take care, Lee. Thanks for coming through, brother. Thank you. Big Rick's put Kel Brook on the zone right now, lol. Oh, Kel, no. Go and sit your arse down, mate. I like you, but come on, mate. Don't you start doing all that begging stuff. I don't want to see you against Conor Benn or Chris Eubanks. No, Kel. Lol, landlord, it's out to collect tonight, yeah. Salute Dave. Dave's put it. Every show I've watched, every pundit is up Fury and saying he beats Usyk. Everyone is underestimating Usyk, as nothing that they're saying should be. It should be Joshua Fury next. Disrespect Usyk gets a joke. Yeah, good point, Dave. Wilder now wants to Joyce or Zang. I'm going to come to him in a minute because they look bad recently. All the Saudis bad cherry picking out. One of them flatlines Wilder, yeah. landlord. Speaking to landlord, enjoy the little money we enjoy the little money we we guys have. He said the people said they should strip of his. Yeah, exactly. Fury thinks the fans are idiots. He knows they are. He's selling them Chisora free. Fucking brilliant. Exactly. Kel and Connor out with their begging bowls. Oh no, fuck off. No, I don't want to see that shit. Cedric, I'm a Fury fan, and I'm ashamed to say it. I brought most of his pay per views. I had to put a stop to the Francis fight. Listen, Yasser, this is what I say, bro. I have no problem with anyone supporting Tyson Fury or whoever you want to support. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that whatsoever. Me, I don't like the dude, and I'll openly admit it, and I'll tell you straight. But I have no problem with you support who you want to support. You like who you want to like. And who the hell am I to tell you do you know what I mean? You can say what you want in here, bro. You won't. Nobody gets banned in here. Nobody. Just because I don't like a fighter, or I'm not going to tell you who you can. No, fuck that shit, man. You do what you want. And that's why I do what I want. Cedric, I don't think Wilder would go near Zang had it been for the fact he's contracted to fight in the Saudi show. I can't get that cash cow anywhere else. I think that is anywhere. Tyrone, salute to you, brother. What lies will Malik scum tell about Wilder to do Zang? Right, let's talk about that then. Wilder don't want to see Manny Pacman back. No, me neither, brother. Me neither. That's what I mean. It's a joke. I'll have to come to Conor Ben another time because I could just pick him apart, me. He's just a fucking joke of a fighter, Conor Ben. The biggest. What was that Instagram video he put up? No, it's a Twitter one where he's in a bag. Anyone at 145, 147, 154, and 160 can have it. So what happened to you when Danny Garcia called you out? Your fucking arse fell out. You try and pick up to fight with Tank, bring him up to 147. Why don't you move down to 135 and go and fight Tank? And watch Tank beat the shit out of you. He's just a joke. He don't want to fight anyone. He just wants to fight old ass fighters who are washed up and then say, oh, I've got a credible name on me fucking record. It was his best win. Chris Algieri, who had been fucking fuck knows who dug him up, but he'd been buried for 3 years. I hadn't seen fuck all of him for years. Wilder signed deal with the Saudis. He has 2 more fights left. Yes. Yes, Fury hates you. You should enjoy a little money you have, according to him. Percy. His hand flatlines. Josh, salute to you, good brother. But yo, lads, punch out what's good, broski. Yeah, I'm good. I hope you are. Excuse me. I hope you are out there in Canada, me good bro. Campbell Atten's just got beat. Yeah, I just did. Yeah. Right, come on then. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Zang versus Deontay Wilder. For me, that's an easy win for me. I think Zang fucking annihilates him. Don't get me wrong, if Wilder catches him, Zang could be out of there, no 2 ways about it. Someone's getting knocked out. I think Zang's for me, I think Wilder's finished. I think he's finished. The inactivity, he's not learned fuck all, like Tyrone said with Malik Scott. Man, I just don't see it. I don't see him. He might fight him. He might have to fight him. If he's got a contract and he wants to get paid, then yeah. But I've heard he's also could be fighting Ngannou. He's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. For me, didn't show anything against Joseph Parker. Couldn't let his hands go. Just shadow of his former self, if I'm honest. I think Zang annihilates him, if I'm honest. I really do. even though I wasn't impressed with Zang, not last week, the week before. But goodies to Joseph Parker. Predicted that spot on. I said Parker would beat him. But don't get me wrong, he could get knocked out. But I'm not. I don't know. I would watch it most definitely. I'd watch Wilder versus Zhang. Like I say, someone's getting put to sleep. But I can't see. I can't. I just can't see. I think, if I'm honest, I think Deontay Wilder will stay clear of Zhang. If I'm honest, and if he does fight him, I think Zhang annihilates him. That's just my honest opinion. I just think Wilder's shot to pieces now. I think he's finished. Landlord. Oh, Ben wants to fight Duran's corpse. Yeah, that's a good one. Landlord, that's stopping. Oh, he's talking. Cedric, love how Ben's got a certain level, able to get some bums on seats, then suddenly he goes from no real power to stopping everyone. Ben on the Cedric, exactly, brother. Exactly. But when you make videos, you get hated on about that, Cedric, because you're talking shit and you don't know what you're talking about. That's what I've been told many, many times, Cedric. What, because I call him out? Because he's a drugs cheat. He's a fucking drugs cheat who's not cleared his name. He's not fucking presented any evidence that he's been cleared by the board or by anybody. That's why he's out there in America fighting. And the Americans, nobody knows him. So that's why he's out there in Saudi now, trying to get a fight in Saudi so that he can earn big money. But like Lee said, inside the distance, the British Boxing Board of Control are still sanctioning them fights. So Eddie, I don't know how you're going to work your magic, but I'm glad that the British Boxing Board of Control have stuck to the guns. That means surely he still can't fight unless the British Boxing Board of Control don't sanction his fight and the Saudis do. I don't know how he would get round it, but he's out there with his begging bowl looking for a big fight with Manny Pacquiao. And it's disgraceful. Like Dillian Whyte we got back to earlier. The man who disappeared with his tail between his legs, didn't have the balls or the kahunas or whatever you want to say to go and face the media and talk about how it got in his system, disappears, scurries away like a little cockroach along the skating board, and then, hey presto, he pops up, puts an Instagram clip on, and back. Next thing you know, by the end of the week, he's been cleared and he's fighting Christian fucking Hammer. How the fuck did he do that? Tell you, you've got to look into it, man. It's a fucking... How they do it is fucking... It's amazing. It's almost... It's like a comedy show. Because we all know it. Well, proper hardcore boxing fans who look into it know it's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit, man. But the little casuals or the nut huggers keep give it a bypass. Ricky's put... I've messed some of the chat. Love, I read that. Wilder versus would be been... Ricky's put, Wilder versus Whyte would have been a better fight. Yeah, it would, yes, because I'd want Deontay Wilder to iron Whyte out. I really would, like when Povetkin did. That's just me. I just don't like Dillian Whyte. I can't stand the bloke because he's a drugs cheat. Cedric's put Zhang 60-40 and it's a fun fight. Wilder doesn't have a great stamina either, so really this could go. Here's a good one if it's made. Yeah, I will watch it. Cedric, but for me, I think Zhang wipes him out. I really do. I think he'll struggle with Zhang's speed, and I think Southpaw. But then again, if you look at it, Zhang's not a mover, is he? Zhang's not a mover, and Wilder likes fighters what don't move. And if he finds his range, which he will do, so yeah, they're both quite stationary fighters. They're both pressure fighters. Zhang's not a mover. Wilder's not a mover. They're not like a springbok on the feet. Do you know what I mean? Jumping around. So yeah, it could be a matter of who lands first. Both come to the centre of the ring, swing a few punches. Someone would go, but for me, I think Zhang. I don't know. Yeah, I would. I'd say Zhang. For me, Zhang. I think Zhang would do him. But then again, like I say, you don't know. Wilder is a wannabe pregnant coward. Fucking ruthless. Ricky's put Lawrence Wilder has never been a good against fighters who can box, so fighting Zhang, Joyce, or Francis is a better for him since they are flat-footed. Very good point. Very good point. See, Joe Joyce deserves credit. Joe Joyce deserves a payday more than any of them in my eyes, especially fucking Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte needs fucking off, man. You can't give the guy. That's how I see it. He needs taken to the back of the queue. Tyrone, salute to you. He's put all I keep hanging is 10 title defenses who don't matter. Marco Huck, Ricardo Lopez. I can't say that last name, but I know what you mean. Yeah. There is corruption. The evidence is there to suggest Ben is guilty. Absolutely. He come back twice, didn't he? He come back twice. Yasser's put Saudis are using the British Commission to sanction their fights as well. Yes, that's what I meant, Yasser. That's what I meant, brother. They ain't got a commission over there. Yes, I know that, bro. Yasser, well, Ben can't fight in Saudi. That's what I was saying. That's what I meant, Yasser, by saying sanction it. I meant the commission. That was what I meant, bro. So that's why I said he can't fight over there unless Fast Eddie pulls a few strings. And like I say, unless they make up some bullshit and he fights under an American sanction or a Saudi sanction. I don't know. I honestly don't know how they do, but that's what I was saying. So he won't get paid. Out of all the juniors, the only one I respect is Eubank. There's not the greatest or even as good as his dad, Hatton's son, there because of his name and they make money from it. Yeah. That's just jumped on landlord. I was talking to landlord. Zang versus Whyte. Zang could absolutely annihilate him, Cedric, I think. Zang could annihilate him. Who lands first, Wilder, Zang? Unless Wilder is done, like you said, mentally done. He's doing nothing really strong. Drugs, all fair play. He made enough money. Skip the jungle Jews, though. Yeah. Joyce versus Whyte would be good. Yeah, it would be. But like I say, I'd give him a fucking payday, man. Eddie might bend over for the turkey and hold his hand just like Frank Warren. Yeah, fucking hell, what was going on there? I only put that up for a laugh, but I seen it on Twitter and some dude put, they're at it again. I was like, fucking hell, that's a bit sus. But apparently that's what you do over there. You have to hold hands when you greet someone or something. I don't know. I don't know anything about their religion, but I only put it up for a laugh. That's all it was meant to be, a joke. Loz, Joyce looked. Yes, I'm going to come on to him. Let's. So I'll finish up talking about a few other fights. Right, come on then. Let's talk about Joe Joyce and Cash Ali. Now, I didn't see the fight because I had my son here. My son was on the Xbox, so I was in my room. I was watching some shit on YouTube or something. But I seen the results come up and a few clips come up on YouTube, so I went and watched the fight. For me, like you say, Joe Joyce was horrible. He was horrible. I like Joe. I got a lot of time for Joe. El, salute to you, bro. He's put big Losky. Salute to you, El. Hope you got out there, good brother. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, he was terrible. After, better Cash Ali missed and landing multiple overhand. Anyone else would. Exactly. I said the same thing, Yasser, in my video this week about it. If there was another big puncher, Joe Joyce would have gone. He's terrible, coming in at 20 stone, still slow as hell, even slower, flat-footed, no defence. No, Joe, I don't want to see you take punishment, mate. But I'm 50-50 with Joe Joyce because I'm thinking, should Joe throw the towel in now and go and do something else? Or should Joe continue to make his money? Yes, I would never knock Joe for making his money, and I hope he does get some paydays. But then again, someone's telling me, Joe, you're going to end up a cabbage because you're taking unnecessary punishment. But then I think to myself, well, why can't Joe Joyce go and get a big payday? Like how fucking these con men like fucking Dillian Whyte's hanging out for trying to get a payday. You know, let Joe Joyce go and get a payday. I would like to see Joe Joyce versus Daniel Dubois again. I would love to see that. Because I still think that Joe Joyce will beat Daniel Dubois. I honestly do. I just think he's. But I think Joe Joyce would not beat Joseph Parker. I think he would if Parker came in being heavy. But if it's the Parker what fought Wilder and the Parker that fought Zang, I think he gets schooled off Joe Joyce. But I think he beats Daniel Dubois, and I think he beats Daniel Dubois easy because I think Daniel Dubois can't. He's got nothing in his locker for Joe Joyce. I think he can take his power and he'll wear him down. He very well could do the same to Joseph Parker. But I just believe now this Parker, I just believe that Parker, I think, beats him. I'll read the chat. Cash Ali said Joyce was drinking away after the Zang loss. Wow. Landlord, I was waiting for that. Have I missed what Landlord's put? Yeah, I have. Eddie, I read that. Big loss. Connor Ben, the spoilt brat. Yes, he is. Frank is Turkey's bitch. You never know. Turkey's showing who's boss. You fucking ruthless, man. Frank was getting booed like those Instagram models. So, yeah. Cash said, Joyce, I've read that. Joyce came back trying for the Saudi bag. Yes, landlord. Alex, salute to you, bro. I worry about Joe Joyce, the damage he's taken. Watched some of his older interviews and he realised how slow he speaks. That's what I'm saying, Alex. That's what I'm saying, yes. I've heard a few people say that now. He's starting to sound punch drunk. Like the sloth. I like Big Joe. Let him make money. Big paydays and get right on. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Yasser. I'm 50-50 with the two comments I've just read about what Alex has just said and about what Yasser's just said. I'm exactly them two comments I've just read there is how I feel about Joe Joyce. I'm split down the middle. I'm 50-50. I want him to sail off and make his money and sail off into the sunset. And then at the same time, I am a bit concerned about him myself because nothing's changed and he does start to sound a bit slurred. He's put Laws, I agree. Dubois Joyce 2 is a nice fight. Yes, it is. I would watch that. This active Parker is a problem for a lot of them mans in the heavyweight. Absolutely. Joseph Parker, man. I can't say that I'm proud enough for the dude. He's shown you what it's. He's shown these heavyweights what he's. For me, Joseph Parker has put back the old heavyweights. Apart from Alexander Usyk, for me, go away, rediscover yourself, come back and try again. Dust yourself off and come back and try again. And look at the success he's having. How far will it carry him? I don't know. But one thing you got to take your hat off to Joseph Parker is that boy's resume is fucking superb. He's been in with everyone. With everyone. and he's still only a young dude. And I hope that one day he becomes a champion again. I really do, because I think the guy deserves it. And the way how he's just gone away after getting beaten, because it was a bad knockout off Joe Joyce. The way how he got beat, gone away, and thought, do you know what? Let's fucking try again. Kept himself active. That's the key secret for me, is keeping yourself active. And if you go back and listen to my videos, what I said about the Deontay Wilder video, I said, where everyone was saying that Wilder will beat him, I said, don't be surprised if Wilder does beat him. But also, don't be surprised if Joseph Parker beats him, because he's had one fight in 2 years, 2 fights in 3 years. He's not been active. And when you're fighting someone who's whose tools are sharp and polished against a guy who's got a rusty fucking bag full of spanners, it's common sense. It's common sense. Not always. It's not always going to pay off. I'm not trying to say it does, but you've got to favour the guy who's had 3 fights in a year. You've got to favour him and going for his 4th fight in a year. That's unreal. These heavyweights aren't doing it. They're having 1 fight a fucking year, 1 fight every 18 months. That's why I take my hat off to Parker. And plus, he's just fought the bogeyman. I would like to see Parker versus Joe Joyce again, because I would like to see Joe Parker try to recreate that L on his record. Joseph Parker smoked Dillian Whyte all day long. Dillian Whyte was very lucky in that first fight that he didn't get beat. Another 10 seconds, he was knocked out. The Joseph Parker, in my eyes, beats Joe Joyce now, and he beats Dillian Whyte, and gives Anthony Joshua very good problems if he's allowed to box on the inside without that referee jumping in like he did. He's a problem, man. He's a fucking problem. I like his style. He's got good style. He's got art. Usyk Parker is a good fight as well. That's a good fight, because it's not similar style, but they're not too far off. I've read that. Yeah. Parker is a problem. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, Ed Woodson. Did the board pick up on Joyce's slurring? Exactly, landlord. We spoke to Ed Woodson. Joyce didn't have time, sadly. Yes, and the way how he's... Well, this is what I'm saying, landlord. If you think about it as well, the way how Frank Warren's just... He's always played second fiddle to Daniel Dubois, and most definite to Tyson Fury. Frank Warren has ever since he beat Daniel Dubois, look at how Joe Joyce automatically went inactive. And Frank Warren's just, for me, I feel that Frank Warren has always kept him at the back and just like he did, chucking him to the wolves. Why did he fight Zhang? Why was a lad who was number 1 mandatory thrown to the wolves? The way how he fought Zhang, thrown to fight a big dangerous fighter. But he did, and he went back, he tried again. Take me out off to Joe Joyce. But you honestly think that Frank Warren's got time for Joe Joyce now? Nah, I don't think so. I think all he'll do is just throw him either... Joe Joyce will either become a gatekeeper for these young up-and-coming heavyweights, or he'll disappear into the background. That's what I think. Ricky's put, I don't want to see the slowest fighter in boxing history, Joyce versus Dubois again. Fucking pissy. Joyce is slower than 5 years in Broadmoor. Fucking hell. Parker doesn't need the perfect record. That's these dudes overhyped nowadays. The old legends of boxing had losses. Much respected. What a fucking great comment. Ed Woodson, salute to you, brother. That's real boxing talk there. What a great comment, Josie Parker, for getting back up like he did, and Gladiators should. Ed Woodson, salute to you, my good brother. What a fucking fantastic comment. That's my type of thinking. That's what I like. That's what I like. That comment there, what Ed Woodson's put, that's my type of fucking thinking. How I think of boxers. Salute to you, Ed. That's great. Frank put Joyce second, fed him to the fishies, and now the turkey has Frank's second. Yeah, good point. Good point. He becomes like Chisora. I think so. I think so. I really think so too. I think he does become like Chisora. He's just gonna slip down the pecking order. But like I say, I would like to see Joe fight and get his money. But maybe if he left Frank Warren and went with Eddie Hills, then he might get somewhere. But he's got time on his hand on playing against him. I do believe now. I do believe that Zang put a very big dent in Joe Joyce. Will he be ever worried about that? I don't know, because against Cash Ali showed that he still didn't give a fuck. But like Yasser said, if that was anyone who had some power, Joe Joyce would have been out of there. He is a dangerous gatekeeper. Yes, he is a very dangerous gatekeeper. I totally agree with you. Absolutely. Very dangerous gatekeeper. Adari Pennant, salute to you, my Jamaican brother. He's put Queensbury Matchroom should join forces and team up with and merge together in a partnership. Yeah, I'm very glad that that Matchroom and Queensbury are putting these fights on, and the Saudis are doing well. I'm very happy about it. But when the money dries up, will they continue to work together? I don't know. But at the moment, I'm enjoying it. It's a very good thing. He should have went with Eddie instead and might have got more. I totally agree with you, landlord. He should fuck Frank Warren off. He should have left Frank Warren after the Dubois fight. Because to me, I don't know about you lot, but to me, it was made quite clear to me that he didn't care about him after that. Because I did a video, why is Joe Joyce parked up like a buzz? Why? There was nothing happening. And then I think he fought Takam and someone else, but there was nothing happening. I'm more of an MMA fan. Most mans have double-digit losses in those big names, so they're always not as important as we respect the mans who fight the best. Very good point. Yes, very good point. His defense did improve, but not by much. Well, what I saw, I didn't like I say. I only saw the clips. To me, he just looked the same. He looked worse to me, if anything, slower. The Saudis involved money should never be more than an excuse. Yes. So yeah, salute to you, Dari. Can you imagine that hybrid cross mix between Terence Crawford, Ron Hearns, and an heavyweight? Fucking out, be a great heavyweight. Be a great heavyweight. Right, let's quickly talk about. Don't blame you. Don't blame you for thinking. I can't see because that stupid thingy. What else was I going to talk about? There was something else. I'm very much looking forward to this fight next week. Big Fraze versus Fabio Wardley. Looking forward to that. I think Wardley knocks him out, but I don't. You never know. I'm going for Fabio Wardley, but a great domestic British fight. Looking forward to it. He's another one who's got Father Times on his fucking coattails. Big Fraze, because he's about 34, isn't he? Something like that. Fabio by KO. Yes, I think so. I'm looking forward to that fight, though. Shit, my Fire Stick runs out tomorrow, so I'm going to have to renew that, because I will be going live for that fight. Unless I've got my son. But looking forward to it anyway. Another fight not many people are talking about. Florian Marco, Chris Kongo. This is going to be a good fight. I'm telling you, man. This is going to be a good fight. This is a tough fight, this, for both fighters, I think. Who do I go for? I'm not too sure. But that's going to be a tough fight. Honestly, that's a good night of boxing, that, and they're both on the same night as well. This Did any of you see that Keith Thurman pulled out of the Tim Tszyu fight through an injury? I was looking forward to that fight as well. I like Keith Thurman, but he's another one who can only blame himself for his career, disappearing out of the sport, not fighting. I think Tim Tszyu was going to do a serious number on him. He looks to be the real deal, just like his dad, Tim Tszyu. A big puncher. He looks. I know he's fighting for. Is it Fondora next? Because the Fondora stepped in. But I was looking forward to that fight. Me personally, I think Tim Tszyu would have beat him up. But I do like Keith Thurman. I think he was a good fighter, Thurman, in his day. He was, when he was a welterweight. I do believe he's moved up now. But he was a good fighter, Thurman was. To blame for his own career, though. Once upon a time, Thurman. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's a great comment. Yeah. So to finish it off, what do you think? Right. Who do you think Joseph Parker should fight next? Do you think, because obviously he's going to be out there, he's been out there twice now in Saudi. Do you think the Ajit Kabayel fight is a good fight for him? I'm going to come back to Joseph Parker. I do believe Daniel Dubois is seeking to fight Filip Ergovic. I think Ergovic beats him, if I'm honest. But I'm not a big believer of Filip Ergovic. I don't know. That's a good fight. I have to come back to that. Because I do like Daniel Dubois. I loved it when he beat Miller. That was a good ass fight, though, that was a great fight, him and Miller. He showed me art in that, because there was clips in that fight where he was looking fucking suspect that he was going to quit because Miller was putting it on him. But I don't know, man. I like that fight. I think Ergovic might beat him, though. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look to her. I think that Ajit Kabayel deserves a shot at someone, because he beat that big fucking Makhmudov, that big ass fucking Russian lumberjack fucking timber chopper, and he was a fucking freak of a dude. And little Ajit Kabayel knocked the shit out of him, man. I think he's unbeaten still. I mean, I didn't even know he was still boxing. The last I ever saw of Ajit Kabayel was when he beat Del Boy up, and that was fucking years ago. That was 2016 or 2050. It was a long time ago. Aslim Makhmudov, bum, he is a bum, but he got fucking beat up, didn't he? Because everyone thought Ajit Kabayel was going to get starched, and he knocked the fucking brakes off him. He knocked the shit out of him, didn't he? I think Ajit, and he's a good fighter, Kabayel. He's a good fighter, man. I'd like him fight Parker. I think he beats Dubois if he was to ever fight Dubois. Sounds like I'm hating on Dubois. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is about Dubois. Something's just still saying to me, he just, I don't know. Don't like the way I was impressed the way how he fought Usyk, but I didn't like how he quit, and how he quit against Joyce. I mean, I suppose when your eyes shattered, there's not a lot you can do. Miller Whyte should be next. No, I don't want to see that, Ricky. I don't know. Fucking Ped's cheap, man. Pair of them. Would be funny though, watching two big dosses punching shit out of each other. Parker versus Dubois. Yes, that's a good fight. That is a very good fight. Makhmudov. Landlord. I picked the bum myself on that boxing fantasy league. The neck movement was cringe. Ajit Kabayel versus Frank Sanchez. That's a good fight. Adari, that is a good fight, mate. Yes. As a final eliminator. That's a very good fight, yes. Bruce Gas, salute to you, OG. Hope you got out there. He's put salute, brother Loz. Yeah, salute to you, my good bro. Miller Whyte, lol. Yeah. Matty Howard, salute to you, guy. I'm just about to get up out of here in a minute, but stick around for another 15 minutes. Salute to you, Matty. Dalton Smith just put himself in the shop window. Oh, right. I'll have to go back and watch these fights tomorrow. Everyone's saying salute. Caballero Sanchez is a good fight. That's a very good fight, yes. I like both of them. I like them. I like that, what Adari says. Sanchez, Caballero. Oh, and Yasser said the same thing. Yes, that's a good ass fight. But Frank Sanchez, he's another one. What's he doing? I don't know, these heavyweights, man. That's why I'm liking Parker at the moment. That's why I'm liking him, because the guy's fucking putting himself, like Matty said, in the window. I know he didn't mean them before, but he's keeping himself busy. That's the way how the old greats did it, like in the 90s, as we all know. Like Ed Woodson said, that's how you do it. Well, Mo, salute to you, good brother. He's put salute, matey. Yeah, salute to you, Mo. Hope you're good, bro. I always wanted to see Gerald Miller versus Dillian Whyte. Yeah, Battle of the Pad Cheats. Miller is going to be sponsored by Boots Pharmacy. And Dillian by Lloyd's, lol. Yeah, fucking pissy. He's speaking to Adara. Yeah, I would actually. Do you know what? I'd actually watch that, because I think Miller would beat him up. I do. I think Miller would beat him up. It'd be funny though, watching them two big, out of shape head cheats knocking shit out of each other. Parker has no ducked anyone, and he does deserve a crack at the. We've just been talking about him, Matty. Absolutely, Josie Parker deserves a crack at the world title, man. Absolutely, he does. That's Joyce. I thought I had Parker loaded up, but yeah, definitely. Absolutely, he does. Totally agree. But for me, just quickly, I can't see Fury. I cannot see him fighting Alexander Usyk. If he does, I think he gets schooled. And if he fights Anthony Joshua, he's gonna stay clear of Anthony Joshua. And if he does fight him, I'm telling you now, mark my words that I've said this year. If Tyson Fury was to ever fight Anthony Joshua, he gets annihilated. I'm telling you now, he gets annihilated off Anthony Joshua. He could very well beat him on points, but I just can't see. He couldn't fuck around with Joshua that way. The way how he does that leaning and all that. Anthony Joshua wouldn't stand for that. He's too strong for him. I think if he ever fights Anthony Joshua, he gets annihilated. And that's just my honest opinion on it, how I see it. But I've run out of things to talk about, unless there's anything else you want to talk about. Just put it in the chat quickly. Yeah, so that's what I see. I think it's all a con. But yes, I'm rooting for Parker, man, to get a good payday. I hope Joyce sort of sails off into the sunset now, because I don't know, man. I don't know. Everyone's picking up on the guys starting to slur because he's got a bad defence, but yeah, I think so. It's a shame for Joe, because I like him, but Dillian Whyte doesn't deserve a payday. No fucking way does he. He doesn't deserve a payday. He's a fucking. I just don't like the guy. You see, can I just say something? This is the pattern of behaviour what I don't like about people like him. And this is where Tyson, they're all different boxers, but they've all sort of got the similar same type of, I can't think of the word off the top of my head now, like behaviour pattern. Tyson Fury, Conor Benn, and Dillian Whyte. Now, like I say, they're all different type of fighters, but they've all got similar behavioural patterns where they're all 1 minute they're the big men, giving it all this, calling people cowards and fucking liars and bums and all that, and then all of a sudden they become the cowards. Conor Benn, coward. drugs cheat, won't admit to it. Tyson Fury, and he's a liar as well, Conor Ben is. Because you haven't proven you're innocent, so to me, you're a liar. Tyson Fury, calling Alexander Usyk a bum, a coward, won't fight him. Yet you're the one who's moved the goalpost so many times. You're the one who said you were going to sue him if he didn't fight you in December. You're the one who said you were going to be fighting in February. You were the one who said that we'll have a rematch clause. You were the one who said 70-30. You're a coward in my eyes. Dillian Whyte, coward, liar, drugs cheat, goes off, goes in hiding, hasn't got the balls to admit to it, comes back, cleared. Somehow it was contaminated supplement. Don't you have people what fucking watch what you're eating? They prep your meals for you. They cook your food. But it was contaminated. Has the cheek to call Christian Hammer a coward for not getting off his stool. I tell you, you can't make this shit up, man. And that's why I don't like them three fighters. Because I see, you don't have to, like I say, you always don't have to agree with me. But that's how I see them. All three of them, similar behavioural patterns. Dillian Whyte is, let me read. Fury has been found out and not been as good as his first fought after AJ demolished three of his ex-fighters. Excellent point, Matty. I wish Wilder versus Whyte would happen and Wilder lays him out cold. Yes, me too. Yasu saying, salute, bro. Would they still pay or did they have it spot on? Dillian Whyte is not a threat to any top level heavyweight. Absolutely not. Said it years ago. Shot to pieces when Povetkin ironed him out, Matty. Joseph Parker versus Anthony Joshua 2 would be a great fight. Yeah, I'd watch that. Yeah, I'd watch that, Dari. Absolutely, I would. I was talking to Mo. Dillian Whyte has finished, Loz. He was terrible last week. I didn't even watch it, Mo, but so I've heard, brother. I didn't watch it, bro. I wasn't giving that piss out any of my fucking viewing or wasting electric watching him. Not a chance. Not interested in the bloke whatsoever. And now he's out trying to get big fights and that. He's a fucking joker, man. He's a joker. I've got no time for him at all. No time for the man. Because he's, like I say, he's a liar. He's a coward and he's a drugs cheat. It's always been some BS with Dillian. Absolutely, Yasser. I think Wilder would knock Whyte into Argos. Yeah. He's talking to Yass. Dillian Whyte was sluggish and looked terrible against Whyte. Yes, he was. I thought he was terrible against Jermaine. I think Jermaine Franklin won that fight. But I know what you're on about, Matt. Yeah, I did watch the whack fight as well. Dillian Whyte. Oh, I've read that. The substance Whyte got caught was in clinical trials, so Whyte probably assumed they did not have a test for it. They did not have a test for it. Yeah. Mo Botto's talking to Mo Landlord. He was talking to it's fucking bullshit, man. But like I say, you get 80 on. I never ask anyone to agree with me. I never ever ask anyone to agree with me. Everyone has their own opinion. But that's just the way how I look at it. I think I just don't like the dude because he's a drugs cheat, and that's why I don't like him. And he's a coward, and that's why I don't like Conor Ben. And Tyson Fury's a drugs cheat as well. Let's not forget that. So all three of them have got. See where I say all of them have got similarities. They all spout their mouth, calling people names and cowards. They're all three of them are drugs cheats. All three of them are cowards. Tell you, man. Let's not forget this. That Tyson Fury is also a drugs cheat. He's a drugs cheat. Jared Anderson versus Dillian Whyte. Yeah, I think Jared Anderson would spark him. I was at the Franklin fight. Thought he definitely got robbed that night. There you go. There's someone telling you he was at the fight. Salute, Matty. Yasser. Oh, speaking to Yasser. Yeah, but that's the way I look at it. Whyte lost to Franklin. Cracked my last beer open. But yeah, that's just it is the way it is. But I don't know, man. I don't know how he does it. Now, is it true? Before I get up out of here, Anderson is decent too. Yeah, I've not watched many of Gerard Anderson's fights. In fact, I've only not seen one. I've seen clips of him. Actually, tell a lie, did I watch that the one against Charles Martin, and I wasn't impressed with him, if I'm honest. I thought Charles Martin did all right in that fight. I never knew. Oh, speaking, Dari, they're all speaking to each other. Whyte lost to Franklin, if you ask me. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And I tell you what, Anthony Joshua didn't look too good against him, neither. If I'm honest. But I just don't like them, man. Like I say, I never ask people to agree with me, but that's the way how I look at them. They're a fucking joke, especially Dillian Whyte. I see when things like that happen, I get fucking. I know I shouldn't do, but I just think I'd love. Well, obviously I couldn't wring his neck because he'd knock fuck out of me, but I just think fucking cheek of you, man. You know what I mean? The cheek. How you coming on IFL TV calling Christian Hammer a coward? How the fuck have you got the nerve to call someone a coward when you've just spent the last fucking 12 months hiding away and then somehow worked your magic and got it fucking cleared and then come back like nothing's happened? They tell you the fucking brass on these people's necks. It's unfucking believable. Looking forward to the next fight. Fabio Wardley. Yes, Fraser Clark going to be a great fight. I fancy Fabio. It's a close fight. Yes, I'm going for that, Matty. I've just been speaking about that actually before you come in. I'm going for Fabio Wardley as well. I can't read them names. He's a very good heavyweight. He's from Uzbekistan. I think I've heard you talk about him before, Adari. I will. Excuse me, Cedric's but Loz, have you heard use examination? No. When the Olympics were in London and Britain won loads, we had them all on board, but legally. That's how. Oh, right. Fucking hell. Therapeutic use exemptions. Fucking hell. Wow. I don't know. Wow. Don't know much about that, but if that's true, fucking hell, that's mad. You mean borers and obviously PEDs, don't you? AJ is rumoured to have a. He was not Andy Ruiz in the US. Fucking hell. How Dillian call anyone a coward after all the talk he gave and went and bent over for a few. It's beyond the joke. Exactly. Two gentlemen, both nice guys. Yes, I'm looking forward to it, Matty. Usyk versus who wins? Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury, Usyk. Definitely. Usyk beats him, schools him. Telling you, man. It might sound like a fucking Alexander Usyk nut hugger. And if I'm honest, probably am. And do you know why I like Alexander Usyk? Because he's a dying breed in this game. He's a dying breed. There's not many fighters left like that. That's why you have to take your hat off to Devin Haney, even though I can't stand Devin Haney sometimes. But you have to take your hat off to him. There's not many fighters like that anymore, what are left around, especially in the heavyweight division. Alexander Usyk is a 1 in a million, not a 1 in a million, he's 1 in whatever years. You just don't come across fighters like that no more. Them fighters were the last of them type of fighters were gone when Lennox Lewis retired. All them great American fighters and Lennox and all them heavyweights from the 90s, it's gone. It might come back one day, but Alexander Usyk is, to me, not to you lot, but to me, is the last of that type of fighter who doesn't give a fuck about money, just wants to fight. Just wants to fight and state his name up there as one of the greats. And that, I love that. I love it. I have to respect it. Showed you that the guy's a true warrior. Like Josie Parker, he's trying, to me, Parker's trying to do the same thing. He's trying to get his name up there. Them type of fighters want to be remembered for what they did in the ring and not what they didn't do in the ring, out of the ring. And for me, Tyson Fury will be remembered. Well, I will remember Tyson Fury for not what he did in the ring, even though he became an heavyweight champion twice. I will always remember Tyson Fury for what he didn't do in the ring, running his mouth, ducking. That's what I'll remember Fury for. But Alexander Usyk, I'll remember him as a great man who wanted to fucking fight. And you just don't see that no more. When Loz think you went the same school as me. Yeah. Big Freeze will get one. Okay, Big Freeze. Well, I'll tell you now, if any of you want to listen to someone who knows the boxing, go and listen to what Wizard Sleeve put. And 9 out of 10 times what Wizard Sleeve predict comes true. Now, I've bet against him 4 times and I've lost all 4, but I agreed with him on the Parker fight and he come in. So I'm going with what Fabio anyway, but Wizard Sleeves is telling you Big Freeze will get washed. Cedric's put, yeah, look it up. It's fucking mad. They had it in the UFC but stopped it. It's crazy. You don't even have to say that you have a TUE paperwork. Fucking hell, that's mad, that. Wow. I'm going to have a look into that, Cedric. Thanks for that. That is crazy. Darius put Andrew Ruiz versus Dillian Whyte. Oh, Andrew Ruiz annihilates him. Fucking McPhee, fuck off. Oh my god, I've got rid of the same notification 3 times and it popped up. Matty's put Usyk wins. Only way Fury can win is by KO, but I think Usyk too smart of a boxer for Fury. Yes, I agree. Most put it's fake news about AJ's therapeutic use exemptions until he fails. He's clean. Excuse me. Yeah, well, I don't think AJ's a juicer, but I don't know. He's never popped dirty so far, but I don't know. I don't know much about it. I don't know. Ruiz knocks roids out of him. Yes, absolutely, landlord. I agree. You guys get roiding for years. Fuck up. Testosterone. They start taking testosterone supplements because they don't have enough naturally. Could be, yeah. Well, yeah. Because as you get older, your testosterone levels decrease, don't they? I do know that. As you get older, your testosterone levels decrease. So obviously that's why people have testosterone jabs or whatever, drugs cheats. Andy Ruiz versus Joyce next would be great. Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but I think Andy Ruiz wins that quite comfortably. Joe wouldn't get out of the way of Andy Ruiz's hand speed. Fury will be remembered as the biggest fraud in history. Spot on, landlord. Absolutely, brother. I'm picking Big Freeze. I have to go with the more accomplished amateur. More often they win. Shout out to my box brother Trey X. He always races amateurs. Trey X is good, man. So do you go over to Marlowe's corner? Yeah, so obviously you do. That's where Trey X is from. Yeah, I'm subscribed to Marlowe. I've been for years. Fucking hell, ever since I've had this channel, when Marlowe comes on, it's way too late over here for me. I'm asleep when Marlowe comes on. But yeah, shout out to Trey X and Marlowe's corner, man. I like Marlowe and Trey X, decent guy, man. I used to go over there quite a lot. Like I say, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. It's way too late for me. But yeah, shout out to Marlowe's corner, man, and Trey X. They're good dudes, them. That's a fucking good channel, man, Marlowe's Corner. Ruiz wins. Oh, yeah. Fury, yeah, exactly. Big freeze. I'm going to go, though, Yasser, I'm going to go for Fabio because there's something about Fabio Wardley I don't know. I love the guy's story. No boxing background, white collar fighter. Next thing you know, he's heavyweight champion of Great Britain. I think that's a fantastic achievement. But he might come on. I watched Big Freeze against fucking White Rhino, and fucking hell, it was awful. It was awful. It was boring. But he's a big dude, isn't he? He could cause problems. He's got a good jab though, Big Freeze. He could cause problems for Wardley, but I do like Wardley when he gets it. He seems to just step it up a gear. Thinks, fuck it, let's go for it, man. He's doing a great job so far. How far his story goes, I don't know, but I'm going for Wardley. Ruiz is top level fighter, absolutely. I got a weird feeling Fury stops Usyk by a borderline body shot. Could do, Mo. You said that before. I'm picking Fraser. I'll be back for the Crow if it don't go that way. But if it does, a favour, you want your Crow wings. Yeah, I'll have gravy on them, please, mate. And the lads are picking. Fucking brilliant. Yeah. I tell you, that's one thing with me, Matty. If I'm wrong, not Matty, Yasser, I'll definitely come up on here and admit I'm wrong. That's why I'm not shitbag like that, mate. You won't see me go hiding. If I predict a fight and it gets whooped, I'll definitely come on here and throw my hands. Or if I've done something wrong or said something wrong, that's one thing about me, mate. I'm 100%. I will never shy away from the camera. I'll always come up here and take me crow. Absolutely. But brilliant comment. Andrew Weezy's got one of the best amateur careers in boxing. I don't know about that, but he's a great fighter. Hatton got schooled tonight. He got his art of a lion, but no skills. I'll have to go and watch that, Matty. I missed the boxing. It's on the zone, is it, Matty? All this fighting. Is that Zepeda fight's on the zone, isn't it? I've got the zone anyway, so if it is on the zone, I can watch it back. If not, I'll find it on YouTube. Yeah, my boys, Gil and all them. Yeah, Gil Coles. Yeah, so Gil Coles. I speak to Gil. I'm friends with him on Facebook. I spoke to him a few times over the phone, Gil Coles, if that's who you mean. Yeah, Gil Coles. He often comes in here and the chat. Gil does. Decent dude he's from, is it Tampa Bay, Florida? Spoke to Gil about 5 or 6 times over the phone over the years. Gil's normally in the chat, to be fair. Decent guy, Gil Coles, if that's who you mean. I got Wardley beating Big Freeze. Freeze has been struggling against low-level fighters. Good point, Mo. Good point. Jared Anderson, Frank Sanchez would be a very good boxing match. Absolutely Adari. I think Wardley got hurt by Eric Molina, but Molina took a dive. I didn't see that fight. Didn't see that. I didn't even know he'd fought Eric Molina. Fair play to him. He was the last dude who he just knocked out, was he? Another British. Wasn't he a British Olympic heavyweight who Wardley just flattened? That David. Oh, I can't think of his last name. Yeah, Gil Cole's top guy. Absolutely, Yasser, yes. Gil's a decent guy. I've got his. I've spoke to him on Messenger and all that, and Gil rang me actually over that LDBC stuff. Gil actually rang me up over it. Yeah, he's top guy, Gil Coles. Fury will try to foul Usyk. Yes, probably will do. Excuse me. I hope Big Fraser's massive favourite by the bookies. I hope Big Fraser's a massive favourite by the bookies. Right. Dalton Smith knocked down Cepeda. Dalton Smith knocked Cepeda out in 5 loss. Fucking hell, no way. Fair play. I'm going to have to watch that then. I like Cepeda's the guy who Regis beat, didn't he? Regis knocked him out in the last round, wasn't it? Or was it round 11? But Regis couldn't get him out there for ages. David D. Yeah, because he's a big muscly dude. Yeah, pissy. Abalay or whatever he's called. Yeah, I know what you mean. He wins Anderson Wardley. Yeah. Yeah, the zone. I got Amazon stick gets everything. Yeah, I've got an Amazon stick as well. Big Freeze gets obliterated. Matty, he's talking to Matty. The big David D. That's quality name. Is it Adelaide or something? Adelaide Gay. I know you fucking mad. You right. Landlord Anthony Josh Losser. You have got to be Dyson Fury. You've got to be that dude, man. There's a dude who comes in here with a name called Dyson Fury. You've got to be him. You've got to be. If you're not, you fucking hell. I'd love to have you both in here one night because he's comical like you. Yeah, it's Adelaide. Yeah, I know. You put Adelaide Gay. I know. I'm not daft, mate. David Adelaide is shocking, laws. I've never seen it. I just know, wasn't he an Olympic fighter though? Or wasn't he on the British Olympic team? Sure he was. I swear I seen him in one of them Olympic tracksuits. Yeah, Gil Coles, yeah, David. Matty, there of the bookies don't want to lose money. I'm hoping they put Big Freeze's favourite, yeah. Yeah. Fucking brilliant. What a fucking great. Oh, man. Comical, some of these fucking channels. Not channels, these YouTube. Can't think of the word. You know what I mean? Great. But yeah, looking forward to that. Like I said, my Fire Stick runs out tomorrow. So I'm going to have to ring my little... No, Monday it runs out, 25th. I have to ring my little mate up, get it sent back over, because I want to be going live for that fight. And my son's actually coming round, because my son actually likes Florian Marku, so he wants to watch him, because he's not seen him fight for a while. Adelaide got his ass whooped by Wardley. Yeah, he did. Was on the Saudi card. Yeah. If you want to go sleep, watch Adelaide. Put you to sleep. Put you to sleep quick time. Billy Bergovich, Frank Sanchez would be fireworks. Yeah, I'm not too old up on Bergovich, me. I think he's a good fighter, but I don't know, man. A lot of people say he's this, that, and the third, and I don't know. The jury's out on that for me with Filip Bergovich, but he keeps winning. Fair play to the lad, he keeps winning. Adelaide busy robbing journeyman. Best sleep ever. What's Fury versus Klitschko? Fucking pisser. Yeah. Right. I'm going to get up out of here, I think, because it's like quarter to 12. Appreciate everybody who's come through. My landlord, Anthony Loshua, salute to you, brother. Yasu saying, salute to you, my good bro. Mo, always a pleasure. Adari Pennant, my Jamaican brother. Matty Howard, salute to you, bro. Mo Boxing, salute to you. I've said that. Wizard Sleeve, salute to you, my good bro. Cedric, salute to you. Dari Pennant, I've said you 3 times. Salute to you anyway. Matty Howard, I don't know. I'm going off scales now. Inside the distance, salute to you, Ed Woodson. Salute to you out there, bro. Mo Boxing, yeah. I said salute. Big Rick, salute to you, good brother. If I've missed you, I'm sorry. But peace out.
But again, if all these mugs again, clear it all up, I'll say it once again. If you don't like me that much, there's a barn at the side here. Step in it with me. Lock us in, and the best man will walk out, no holds barred. But again, a disclaimer, serious harm, can I care, or will I care? Put that in your pipe and smoke it, tossers.